Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be playing some Forza Horizon 5, and in today's video we're going to be we're going to be building my dream cars. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the first car that I'm going to do is in Mazda. Now people who are veterans of the channel will know exactly what I'm talking about right now. Here is my Mazda MX-5 NC that I already have, and it's currently a picture there, or there, picture right there of what it looks like at the moment. Now this is the one that I customized to have nothing done to it but look a bit like mine. So this is what it performs like now. Slow acceleration, it sounds good, but it's got very slow acceleration. And you know, just overall not great. We're gonna need to move past my amazing driving here, and we're gonna customize my vehicle and make it look just that bit nicer. So guys, you'll need to excuse me, I forgot to turn on the game volume for my recording, so there was no audio. This is what the Mazda sounds like though. So yeah, it sounds quite good. But anyway, we're going to be entering my house and we're going to come and mod this now. So if we go to designs and paints first, and we paint the car. This is the best thing to do when you are making your own car. First thing you want to do is pick a colour. Now for me, the colour that I want to wrap my car, which will be within the next year or two on the channel, depending on how fast my channel grows, is this blue. It's just, it looks so good on the car. Controversial, but I think it looks really good on the car. Especially with the colour scheme that I'm going to go with. That's the only part I can actually colour at the moment without doing some modifications to the car. We're in the tuning menu. We're going to escape from the designs and paints and go straight to upgrades and tuning. And then custom upgrade, so I can access every single tiny mod. First thing I want to do, now this is very controversial everyone, you're probably going to hate what I'm about to do. I just think a wing like that on the back of a Mazda MX-5 NC, just, it looks good. It's very controversial, not many people agree with this, but I think that looks really good. I don't know what they've got for a front bumper. Yeah, I like that one as well. I like that front bumper. Right. So, once we have done that, the next thing I want to do is I want to upgrade some engine stuff. So, I already have an air intake in, which is a sports intake, more like sports one. However, yeah, you know what? I'll stick with the sports intake. Race intake manifold, I'll put that in. I'll put a race fuel system, a race ignition. Now I do have a modified exhaust. I don't think it's a race exhaust. It's probably more like sports exhaust. So I'll go with that one. Camshaft. I'll go race cams. Race valves, why not? Race pistons. I've already done that. Right, so I've got a race oil and coolant system. Also a flywheel. Race flywheel. Sticking with the race there with occasional street stuff. Now for brakes, I'm going to need race brakes to keep up with the racing horsepower. I do want the MX-5 lowered. I don't want drift one. Yeah, so the race sort of suspension, that's what I want to go for. However, I think I might end up getting bagged, like bagged suspension. So when I click a button, yeah, you know what I mean. need to upgrade my anti-roll bars at some point. I don't think I would end up doing this until I've got a second car. Greatest reduction. Yeah. So I don't think I would reduce any weight until I've got a second car at least. I don't want to change anything to do with my drivetrain actually. Right, so this is the only thing that I want to do, and I just want to mod the rims. So the spacing on the MX-5 in game is a little bit less dramatic. But anyway, we're gonna choose some wheels. And the wheels I like the ones that look a bit like the ones that come from Lamborghinis, so like that. But the thing is, I want to make sure that these ones are colorable. And you'll see why in a minute. It's another controversial opinion. It's something like that I think I'm going to go for. Then I just want to change the spacing just to be a little bit better, which is what I'll end up doing. I'll put some spacers in, and then I'll sit flush. So that is the modifications done on the MX-5. 51,000 credits. It's a good thing I've got 70 million even. No, that was 30 million. Why am I saying 70? Anyway, we're going to go back to designs and tuning. Designs and paints even. And we're going to paint the rest of the car a specific colour. Now, I'm in two minds here. I'm still in two minds of what I want to do. Because I'm thinking of getting a carbon fibre hood. Like that. Does that look good? On second thoughts, that looks pretty tacky. Yeah, we're just going with the normal colour. I could get a carbon fibre one if I wanted to and then just wrap over it. Don't think so, because then there wouldn't be any point. Apart from it being a tiny bit lighter. Yeah, so the spoiler looks fine. I didn't want to colour it. That colour there. Right, the wheels. Colour I want the wheels, white. Now that might be controversial. I think that looks sick. Anyways, we're going to colour the brake calipers from the red that I already have to the matching blue, which just ties it all together. And then just for the sake of this video, I'm not doing this to the actual car, but I'm tinting the windows. I just think tinted windows on Forza are a necessity. Anyways, we're going to save that the current car, we're going to see how it drives now, and then afterwards we're going to go to the second car. So this is what the MX-5 looks like now. I think it looks pretty good. I think without the spoiler on the back, it would look naked, to be fair. And you can see the acceleration on this. It's a lot faster. It sounds a lot more like my car, actually. Apart from my car doesn't spit flames. But yeah, that's that. I like this. However, it's skidding out because it's a rear wheel. But other than that, I'm very satisfied with this. So guys, the second car I want to use is the Lamborghini Aventador SVG. Now, this is my all-time dream car. I would prefer this over any car in the world, even if that car was 16 million. That's why I've just spent 20 million on that. I had one like 2 weeks ago and then I auctioned it off for some reason. I don't know why. I wanted money and then just didn't have anything to spend it on. So, we are going to go ahead and upgrade it. So here is the SVG. The previous person who's had this car has modified it a bit, actually. And unlike the MX-5, I don't like that spoiler. I don't like the race version. I prefer the stock one that it comes with. That's my license plate. Okay. Well, after that, we can go ahead and I think it's necessary that we customize the tune. I don't like anything that they've done to it. Right. So the first thing I want to do is put a race intake manifold. And you know what? I just want to max this thing out. So I will select the highest ones. So guys, you might be wondering, why am I making a gaming video when my channel's not really about gaming? And that is because I do have ideas for videos, but the problem is I don't have the money. So just to tide you on, and just so I don't have like a month wait, I do have videos planned and I have things coming for videos. You know, I don't want to have you guys waiting. So just while I wait for things to come for the next videos, I'm gonna make a video like this so you don't have a month wait, so I can make at least a video every week. But if Forza videos and gaming videos in general do perform well on my channel, I will make more, or if you guys request them. But anyway, enough of my blabbing. We're gonna get back to modifying the car. I want to make a race transmission, but I don't want like the 9-speed ones. I want like a race transmission 6-speed. Right. Race drive line and a race diff. So he has kept the same. Right, okay, so I want to keep all the aero the same. Conversion. It's already all-wheel drive in that again. And, you know, we've got to make it a twin-turbo Lambo. Come on. 6,000 for that upgrade. It's not bad. We've only added a couple things and fully upgraded the engine. So now the only thing that's left to do is upgrade the colour. So we are gonna go ahead and paint the car. So now that we are in the paint editor, what I'm going to do is paint it. And I think having a, yeah, like Matt Armstrong says, having a black Lamborghini is illegal. Or should be. I do like the metallic, but I think that's too standard. I would choose that blue again, but I don't want this video to be completely boring. So I'm going to go special colours actually. If I would have it another colour other than that blue, then I would probably have it something like that. Yeah, I would probably have it like that colour. And I think that probably does it for me. I need to change the brake caliper colour to be the same sort of colour. And then just the window colour. And then save to car. Now we're going to test my Lamborghini Aventador SVG. This car is fast. This car it's very fast. And it sounds incredible as well. If this video gets 500 likes, I will personally hire a Lamborghini Aventador SVG from a supercar hire-end company, and I'll make a video on it. I've already had quotes on that because that was actually an idea that I had. It would cost me £5,000. So every like on this video technically is worth £10. In general, I'm actually very happy with this car. It's very fast, and I do actually like this colour scheme. It looks very good. So without further ado, we're going to get on to the third and final car of today. So my next dream car is the Lamborghini Huracan. Now, and we are going to go ahead and drive it, see what it performs as stock. Back when this beast came out in 2016, everyone and their mother had one on YouTube anyway. Like FaZe Rug, Jake Paul, everyone really had one on YouTube. So this is where my love for Lamborghinis actually came from. But they are beautiful. When you think of a supercar, the first thing you think of, if you don't know much about cars, or if you're a kid, is a bright orange Lamborghini or a bright red Ferrari, depending on what person you are. Although nowadays, since it's changed since I was a kid, it'd probably be like a Bugatti or something. But it is pretty fast. It sounds great because of the V10. And it just, overall, it sounds pretty good. So we're going to go to custom tuning. And we are going to upgrade this by giving it a new race intake and just maxing. And we're going to upgrade it by maxing out the engine, just like we did with the last car. So now we're going to go with the springs. Got to go with the race springs. You know, it's low, but not too low. Upgraded anti-roll bars to increase the performance and handling. I don't actually want a race chassis. And do I want any? Maybe street race. Street racing. So now we're going to modify the clutch to a race clutch. 6-speed race manual. A race driveline. And a race differential. So once again, I'm keeping the rims the same. Now I want to change the aero on this. Although they look great as is, I think just having a mental front bumper and things really sets you apart from the others. Once again, you guys are probably going to hate us for this, but I think that just looks good. I think that looks good personally, anyway. A modified rear diffuser tops it off. And also some side skirts, just so it doesn't look completely naked on the side. I didn't know I could put a racing V12 in there. Okay, well, I'll put a V12 in the Lamborghini Huracan there. That'd be great. Once again, you've always got a twin turbo Lambo. It just looks good. Wait, there's Liberty Walk. Yeah, I'm putting the Liberty Walk kit on it, and that's my dream car, actually. One of them, anyway. Liberty Walk Edition Lamborghini Huracan. I didn't know what you could do in this game. Right, okay, that is the most expensive one by far with 102,250 credits. We're going to upgrade that, and then we're going to see how it performs. But first, before we see how it performs, we do need to design and paint it. So we are going to paint the car. Give it a nice paint job. Now, my dream colour when I was a kid was actually the lime green, because it stood out quite well. But I think times have changed. They might have anyway. I think the lime green still kind of looks really good. It doesn't help that it's nighttime in the game and I can't really see. You know what? I'm gonna go back to that colour with the Lambo from the Aventador SVG, and then just blacked out windows. We need to make sure that the tyres or the wheel colour is not so eye poking. I'm putting it black, yeah, save the current car. So that looks ridiculously good in my eyes. Obviously, this is my dream car, not everyone else's. So if you don't like it, you know, it's just not yours, you know. But anyway, we're gonna give this a drive, and then we're gonna see how it drives and performs. Yeah. I don't know, but this car, it just screams me. This is. I hope in the next 5 years of the channel, when you see a car like this driving down the street, people think of me. People think that's a me car, and hopefully it's me driving them. So, guys, that is the third car completed. It's a brilliant speed. This is one of my favourite cars I've built in Forza, as well as the Lamborghini Aventador SVG. But without further ado, that is the end of today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Please watch another one of my videos. It really helps out the channel, and if I get enough ad revenue, then that means I can afford cars like this, or, well, cheaper ones, but I can still afford cool cars to modify for you guys. And if you also like gaming videos, then make sure you let me know down in the comments, and I will make some more. Anyway guys, that finishes today's video. I will see you guys next week.